This is Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. I'm here today. The Echo Arena with me. 10-0. Marcus Morrison, how are you, mate? Okay?
Yeah, I'm good, pal.
Good stuff.
Got a good ring to it. Double figures, 10-0.
That's it. First round KO. Just obviously absolute domination on your part. And as you just said, it's got a nice ring to it. 10-0 now. And first of all, the fight. What do you make of the fight? Obviously, a punch perfect performance from yourself.
Yeah. I got in there, and as soon as I felt the pace of the fight, and he flicks a few jabs out, tried to. I think he come to boxing, have a good goal, but I knew as soon as he flicked his jab out, I knew it was only a matter of time before caught him with a right hand over top, and the first one I landed, I knew I'd hurt him. I looked him in his eyes, and I just knew straight away that he was hurt off the first one, and I caught him another one only a few seconds after that, and I just knew he weren't going too far.
That's it. 7 stoppages now out of 10, so clearly showing that you can put these people away. You're hitting tougher now, and you're hitting hard, and some of these people can't last. That guy today, I think, had over 50 fights. I think he'd stopped like 15 of his 20 wins, so he could hit a little bit himself, but you put him away, and it's exactly what you need to do tonight, Werner.
Yeah, it's his record seems to suggest that he could punch a little bit, and it's so opposition, but I feel like although it's similar opposition to what I've come up against early on in my career, I just feel a lot more comfortable in there. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've come a long way in the respect of learning, and I just felt so comfortable in there. And it's only a matter of time until I move on to bigger and better things. But I think as long as I'm learning and staying comfortable and relaxing there, I think only good things can come from fights like this.
100%. I was speaking to Joe Gallagher a couple of days ago, and he said the main thing now with yourself was just getting some momentum, and I forget the word he used now, was sort of like just keeping on that steady track. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to make sure it was a good performance tonight, and consecutive performances. And
yeah, I've had a good few knockouts, obviously 10 out of 10. So I'm on the right tracks, and there's no rush. I'm 23. I've still got a lot of learning to do, but I couldn't be in a better place to do that.
I was just about to say, get some
learning,
quality.
I'm learning literally every day. You go to the gym, so when I come in, in front of, like a decent crowd that was in there today, well better than the last one. It's nice to be able to put on show what you've been learning in the gym, and each time you can see where you're progressing, and how far you come from your last fight. And I feel like from my last couple of fights, I know it was only a few weeks about my last one, but these last couple of fights, although they've been early finishes, I feel like I've come a long way, and if I would have had to do a good few rounds today, tonight, I feel like I'd have been able to show how much I've learned and how much I've come on.
That's it. I think I'm not going to call it a blip, but the first
it wasn't it was a blip.
Well, you still come out with the win, so
and,
I forget the opponent who it was, but you know what fight I'm on about.
I think that shows on a very poor day,
you can still come out with the win,
like that again, and I still come out with the win, and I think if I was to face him again, I'd show my class, and I'd come out with a comfortable win.
That's it. Obviously we're only a couple of months into 2016, so still a lot of the year to go, and as you just said, no rush. You're only 23, and 10-0 now, and steady progression. But if you could look on towards the end of 2016, what's the plan? Where would you like to be? And what's the plan? What's the route?
Well, I'm out again 5 weeks today. I'm on so yeah, I'm happy to be kept active. That's the main thing, I think. As long as I can keep these runs going and keep learning along the way. I'm not too fussed where I am in say 4 or 5 fights by the end of the year, as long as I am kept active and I'm learning. And I think by the time titles do come, I'll be not just ready, I'll be more than ready for for the opposition that I've got to take on to win those titles. So yeah, like I said, as long as I'm learning, I'm more than happy.
That's it, 100%, mate. Well, credit to your performance tonight. It was a good performance as usual, very good performance, and pleasure speaking to you as always. Best of luck, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you before the end of the Bill. Nice one.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.